Khloe Kardashian was set for a warm, fun segment on the Clarkson show when things took an unexpected turn. Mid-interview, Kelly pressed Khloe on a sensitive controversy involving the Kardashians. What began as playful banter shifted into tension as the questioning intensified, pushing Khloe beyond her comfort zone. Faces in the audience tightened, and despite Kelly's attempts to navigate the exchange gracefully, Khloe's patience visibly eroded. In a moment that took everyone by surprise, she stood up, delivered a tersely measured response, and walked off camera, leaving the hosts and audience stunned as the studio quickly cut to a commercial break. After Khloe stormed off the set, the backstage atmosphere turned intense. Producers and crew members scrambled to decide how to proceed, while Clarkson and her co-hosts exchanged concerned glances on camera. Staff quickly moved to manage the fallout, trying to calm nerves and figure out if the show could continue smoothly. Meanwhile, Khloe was reportedly furious, expressing frustration to her team about feeling blindsided by the line of questioning. Sources said she believed some topics were off-limits and that the tone had shifted from friendly to confrontational far too quickly. The incident left everyone wondering whether the show could salvage the segment or if this was the start of a longer public dispute. The heated exchange began when Kelly asked Khloe about recent family controversies, touching on rumors and public criticisms that had circulated widely. Khloe, known for her usually composed demeanor, initially responded with calm, but as Kelly pressed for deeper insight, her tone grew noticeably defensive. Kelly, aiming to balance curiosity with respect, unintentionally pushed Khloe's boundaries. The conversation quickly escalated, with Khloe firing back sharp remarks and Kelly attempting to steer the discussion back to lighter topics. The tension mounted visibly until Khloe abruptly stood up and announced she needed to leave, shocking both the live audience and viewers at home. This dramatic exit turned what was meant to be a casual talk show into a viral moment. Almost immediately after the episode aired, clips of Khloe Kardashian's walk-off began circulating widely on social media platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Fans and critics alike flooded comment sections with opinions, debates, and memes. Hashtags such as #KhloeWalksOff and #KellyClarksonShowDrama trended globally. Supporters praised Khloe for standing her ground and refusing to entertain what they saw as invasive or unfair questioning. Others accused her of overreacting and argued that Kelly was simply doing her job as a host. Celebrities and influencers weighed in, further fueling the conversation, with some taking sides and others calling for calm and understanding. The incident quickly transcended entertainment news, becoming a hot topic across mainstream media and pop culture discussions. In the hours following the incident, both Khloe Kardashian and the Clarkson show released official statements. Khloe's publicist emphasized that she felt blindsided by the direction of the interview and that her decision to leave was to protect her mental well-being and privacy. Meanwhile, the show's producers expressed regret over the abrupt end to the segment but praised Khloe's professionalism during the parts that aired. They reassured viewers that the show values open conversations but also respects its guests' boundaries. Additionally, Clarkson addressed the moment in a later episode, acknowledging the tension but stressing her intention was never to upset Khloe. Despite these efforts, the media buzz continued, and the incident remained a trending topic for days. Behind the cameras, tensions lingered long after the cameras stopped rolling. Crew members reported a divided atmosphere, with some feeling the producers should have intervened sooner to prevent the confrontation, while others believed the drama would ultimately boost ratings. Khloe's team reportedly considered pulling her from future daytime talk shows for a while, wary of exposing her to similar situations. Meanwhile, the show's staff scrambled to adjust upcoming episodes, wary of the potential impact on guest bookings. Industry insiders speculated that the fallout might lead to more careful screening of topics and guests, and perhaps a shift in how candid interviews are conducted on daytime television. The clash, while chaotic, underscored the unpredictable nature of live interviews and the fine line hosts must walk between curiosity and respect. The audience reaction was as divided as the debate online. Fans of Khloe lauded her for standing up for herself, applauding her decision to walk away rather than endure uncomfortable questioning. Social media posts praised her for prioritizing her mental health in a high-pressure environment. Conversely, some viewers felt the walk-off was unprofessional and that she missed an opportunity to address rumors directly. Comments flooded in expressing disappointment from fans who wanted a more open discussion. The incident sparked wider conversations about the limits of celebrity interviews and the respect guests deserve. Talk shows across the country took note, with some hosts publicly expressing empathy for both sides of the dispute, highlighting the complex dynamics between interviewers and their guests. The fallout from the walk-off had a noticeable impact on Khloe Kardashian's public image. While some longtime fans rallied around her, praising her courage and authenticity, others began questioning her willingness to engage with the public about challenging topics. Media outlets debated whether this incident would mark a shift in how the Kardashians handle media appearances. Some analysts suggested Khloe might become more guarded in future interviews, choosing to limit her exposure or avoid controversial subjects altogether. Still, her popularity remained strong, and many saw her walk off as a relatable moment of setting boundaries, a message that resonated with audiences navigating their own struggles with public scrutiny and privacy. In the days following the incident, Clarkson addressed the situation during her show's opening monologue. She expressed regret that the interview took such an unexpected turn but emphasized that her questions came from a place of genuine curiosity and care. Kelly acknowledged the challenges of live interviews, especially when discussing sensitive topics with high-profile guests. She reassured viewers that she respects Khloe and the Kardashian family, and hoped they could move past the moment with mutual understanding. Kelly's heartfelt message received mixed reactions. Some praised her professionalism and grace under pressure, while others felt she should have handled the situation with more sensitivity during the interview itself. Nevertheless, her response helped to partially mend the public's perception of the event. The heated confrontation and Khloe Kardashian's dramatic exit sparked broader conversations about the nature of celebrity interviews on daytime talk shows. Producers and hosts began re-evaluating how they approach sensitive topics, balancing the public's curiosity with guests' comfort and boundaries. Some shows adopted more thorough pre-interview preparations, while others experimented with off-camera agreements about off-limit subjects. Media experts debated whether this incident marked a turning point toward more respectful and mindful interviewing or a growing divide between celebrities and the press. Regardless, the episode became a case study for the industry, reminding everyone that live television's unpredictability can yield both viral moments and valuable lessons about empathy, respect, and communication. Even weeks after the incident, the ripple effects of Khloe Kardashian's walk-off remained strong on social media. Celebrities weighed in, some offering support for her decision to protect her peace, while others emphasized the importance of facing difficult questions in the public eye. Fans organized online discussions, sharing personal stories about standing up for themselves in tough situations, drawing parallels to Khloe's moment on the show. Memes and reaction videos kept the topic alive across platforms like TikTok and Twitter. Meanwhile, talk show hosts debated the delicate balance of respectful interviewing versus tough questioning. The conversation extended beyond just one episode, influencing how viewers and the entertainment industry think about celebrity vulnerability, privacy, and authenticity in public life. Following the fallout, Khloe Kardashian took a brief step back from daytime talk shows and high-profile interviews, focusing instead on personal projects and family time. Insiders say she's been more selective about media appearances, choosing platforms and hosts she trusts to respect her boundaries. Rumors swirled about potential new ventures, including a podcast or a more candid interview series where she could control the narrative. Meanwhile, her fanbase remained loyal and vocal, eager to support her next move. Industry watchers predicted that Khloe's experience would lead to a more thoughtful approach to celebrity interviews overall, with an emphasis on mutual respect and genuine conversation, an evolution shaped in part by her courageous walk-off moment on the Clarkson show. Media critics and entertainment analysts weighed in heavily on the Khloe Kardashian incident, citing it as emblematic of the increasingly complex dynamics between celebrities and interviewers in today's media landscape. Some argued that the rise of social media and 24/7 news cycles has heightened pressures on public figures, leading to moments like Khloe's walk-off becoming more common. Others pointed to the evolving expectations from audiences for authenticity balanced against privacy. Talk show producers began rethinking interview strategies to prevent similar clashes, incorporating more nuanced approaches to sensitive topics. The incident also sparked debates about the ethical responsibilities of hosts when navigating personal or controversial questions, highlighting a growing need for empathy without sacrificing journalistic integrity. Ultimately, this episode served as a turning point in how celebrity interviews are conducted and received. In response to the controversy, the Kelly Clarkson Show implemented new guidelines for interview preparation and guest relations. Producers increased pre-interview communications to better understand guests' comfort zones and potential sensitive topics. The show's staff also introduced training sessions for hosts and producers focused on emotional intelligence and conflict de-escalation techniques. Kelly Clarkson herself reportedly took a more active role in shaping interview questions to ensure a balance between engaging content and respect for her guests' boundaries. While the changes were partly driven by the Khloe incident, they reflected a broader industry trend toward more mindful talk show environments. This shift aimed to reduce on-air confrontations and create a safer, more positive space for candid conversations. As weeks passed, the heated exchange between Khloe Kardashian and Kelly Clarkson became more than just a viral moment. It evolved into a cultural touchstone about the pressures of celebrity and the ethics of public interviews. Media outlets continued to revisit the incident in podcasts, think pieces, and panel discussions, debating the balance between transparency and privacy. For Khloe, the experience appeared to reinforce her resolve to set clear boundaries and advocate for mental health awareness. For Kelly and her show, it was a lesson in navigating the delicate dance of live TV. Ultimately, the incident sparked broader conversations about respect, vulnerability, and authenticity in the celebrity world, reminding everyone that even high-profile stars are human and deserve understanding as much as scrutiny. The Khloe Kardashian walk-off sparked significant reflection across the entertainment industry about the evolving relationship between celebrities and interviewers. Talk show hosts, producers, and network executives started re-examining traditional interview styles, recognizing that audiences crave honesty but also empathy. Some shows began experimenting with more conversational, less confrontational formats, aiming to foster trust rather than conflict. Experts noted that the incident underscored the growing importance of mental health awareness in the media space, with guests increasingly unwilling to tolerate invasive or disrespectful questioning. This shift hinted at a future where interviews might prioritize emotional safety alongside entertainment value, potentially reshaping daytime television norms for years to come.